How much time do you spend in the past? How much time do you spend in the present? And how much time do you spend in the future? Take a moment to write down or think the percentage of time you spend in the past, in the present, in the future. Recently, I've had two clients who told me the same thing. I don't want to dwell on the past. I don't want to talk too much about the past. It's gone, and I want to focus on the present and the future. To which I couldn't help but remember two quotes that have affected me very much. One is by George Orwell, who said that he who controls the past controls the future. And the other one is by Aldous Huxley, who said that the most important of all the lessons of history is that man doesn't learn from the lessons of history. And there's a third one, can't remember who from, who said those who don't remember the past are condemned to relive it. It is easy to want to focus on the present and avoid talking about the past. That's why I want to dedicate this series of videos to childhood memories, simple childhood memories that can help us reflect on how to be a kid in an adult's world. My parents had a very unorthodox and interesting education. And the most fascinating thing about them is that they gave me a model that wasn't based on them being perfect, but that was based on the most beautiful world that their heart knew possible. And as a result of that, they've given me the tools to create a forever evolving system that every day gets more complex and simpler at the same time. Every client that I've worked with, that's what I've taught them, is to create that own system for themselves. So I want to dedicate this series of videos to my parents and their unorthodox education and what we can learn from them. At the end of each video, you will find a question or an exercise, a meditation, something to do in the real world to test these thoughts and to experiment with being a kid in an adult's world. At first, you may not even notice any difference. But as you practice video after video, you will get bolder and bolder with your thinking and with your actions. And the more you do these week after week, the more these small changes will compound. And slowly it will feel like every day is like a movie, that every day is magical. So today the question is to spend time thinking about your past, your present, and your future. Dedicate 15 minutes to think about what are all the most important elements of your past who define who you are now. What is it about your past, your family's past, your country's past, that define your identity today. And then spend 15 minutes thinking about what is it that you do today that defines who you are now. What actions do you take? What behaviors do you have? What kinds of things do you say? What kind of people do you hang out with? What do you do with your day, with your free time? That defines the person you are today. And then take 15 minutes to do the same for the future. What is it about where you're going that defines who you are and who you're becoming? What kind of person do you want to be tomorrow, in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years' time? And when you look at who you used to be, who you are now, and who you can be, what difference does it make for you? Welcome to this series of videos. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.